When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass.
In her honour and memory, Beatrix Potter, 1866 to 1943, writer, illustrator, natural scientist, conservationist and farmer, but best known for her children's books featuring animals by 22 others. These little tales have sold over 250 million copies, creating a system that continues to this day to protect all licensed characters from Mickey Mouse to Harry Potter. Her life and work. Roald and Beatrix, a drama inspired by Roald Dahl meeting his idol Beatrix Potter, and the hugely successful movie Peter Rabbit and its sequel Peter Rabbit 2, and of course this exhibition, The World of Beatrix Potter Attraction.
So if you come across any contact firms, I can't remember.
Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. I don't know what you see in me. I'm not good for you, can't you see that I will drag you down? Here at the bottom, I hope that you finally see I'm not good enough. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy? Or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. And even in my wildest dreams, didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy? Or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you
Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to Bolnett, the Gangway and the Avenue of the Festival.
someone like me.
Gangway 7.
Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall deep and abiding. Liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you. I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on. Met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on. How to carry on. You can't turn the tide, let the water go where it wants to go. You can run and hide, you can bury yourself beneath.
Yeah, on my
But apparently I'm on a. I've got to be on a diet.
Daddy told me don't pretend, 'cause everyone can use a friend sometimes. Take some good advice. Don't let your fear decide.
take a breath. Let me be a part of something real. Someone said it's better when you hold on to a helping hand. Sometimes we could all use a friend. Don't let your fear decide. That's how you break inside. You don't need to worry. Somebody's waiting down the line to pick up the pieces. Hey, you'll be alright. Be alright.
Imagine the line passengers on the upper deck and heads and in the sides and rear walls of the vehicle at all times and no rush.
So don't let your fear decide. That's how you break inside. You don't need to worry. Somebody's waiting down the line to pick up the pieces. Hey, you'll be alright. There will be someone waiting down the line.
The day is breaking softly and the night is glowing true. I feel a million miles, but I can just see you. No rain, no thunder, it's just your light, your voice. The heaven of our kiss, the wonder of our choice. So breathe, 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 darling, you can make my love your home. Make my love your home. And please, please, darling, if you can be right, be right. Make my love your home.
Is rising somewhere in your eyes. Yes, this is real. My rain will wash your hands. Your fire came to heal. You are dance, the life we'll share. The life we came from, sure. I'm shivering, sure I'm scared, but I'm all yours. So breathe, 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 darling, you can make my love your home. Make my love your home. Please, 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 darling, if you can be right, be wrong. Make my love your home.
got me thinking of the times you took off on the road. I can't remember where we headed that night. We were cruising around town in Memphis, running the lights. I just know how it felt. I won't forget that. Windows down and open tight. But we were clever not to take it too far, though it's hard not getting tempted. Calling you up to see how you've been, 'cause don't I miss you and all those things we did back then. Way back then. It's funny how times roll by. Is it 12 years since last time? Where'd you go? What's the score? Did you find what you were?
bunch of skeletons